So you've been thinking about starting your YouTube channel. Maybe you're afraid, you don't know where to begin, you don't know what people are going to think about you. Or maybe you have an audio podcast and now you're trying to move into the video space, but you still don't know where to begin. Well, I have 5 things that are going to help you. 5 things that you need in order to start your YouTube channel. So let's get right into it. The first one is actually a question for you. What is in your collection? What do I mean by that? What is in your collection? Well, we are the sum total of everything that you've accomplished. You are the sum total of everything you've done. You are the sum total of all your creative gifts, all your creative abilities, and everything that you have. That's you. That is in your collection. So when people usually start podcasts or video, things like this, they look at other people and they try to copy other people. I think it's cool to check out what people are doing, but I think you also have something within you that you've been given to do. So that is what's in your collection. That's the first thing that you need to do, is actually look within. Look internally first, have a solution for a problem that is out there on the external. So you look internal, then you look external as to what problems can you actually solve. And then from there, you're able to actually help people with the issues and the problems that they do have. And that is what your YouTube channel should be about. That is what your podcast should be about, is a problem that you can solve by what is in your collection. The things that you've already done, the experiences that you've lived, the passions that you have, because we all have something within us, something that we've been given on this earth to do. And that is already within you. And you need to look within, write it down. What are some list of passions that you have, list of experiences that you've lived? Maybe it's the work and the job that you've done. What are those things? Write it down. That is where you begin. The next thing is all about brand and messaging. This is actually truly important because branding and brand are totally different things. People get them confused, and I'm going to break it down for you. Branding is what you say that your company or your business or who you are is. That is what branding is. But brand is what your customers say about you. Whenever you're not there, you're not in the room, all the emotions that you leave with them, that's what your customers say. So branding is what you say, brand is what your customers say. And now, so there could be a gap, right? And the best way to fix that is through video. You guessed it, video marketing. That's the best way to close that gap between your branding and your brand. It's the fastest way. People are going to trust you, know you, and like you. So if you've been doing audio, this is the time to switch to video with your messaging and your brand. Again, branding is what you say. Brand is what your customers say. Photos are cool. Having a website is cool. Posting on social media is cool with videos and graphics. But the most important thing right now is video. If you want people to trust you quickly and to bridge that gap between your branding and your brand, you have to have the right messaging for your branding, and you have to use video to convey that message. That way people could actually say, this is what your brand is, and it actually aligns with what you say your brand is. If you're still listening to this video, thank you so much. I'd love for you to like, comment, share, comment your thoughts in real time. Let me know what you're thinking, as well as share this with someone else and subscribe to the channel, because if you're a business owner and entrepreneur looking to brand yourself with video, that's all we're going to be talking about with podcast conversations, with videos just like this, as well as bringing you behind the scenes of some of our production. So like, comment, share, subscribe. So the next thing, number 3, you need the right gear for your video. And there are levels to this. There's a level 1, there's a level 2, and there's a level 3. Level 1 is the starter. The first thing you have in your hand right now, what you're probably watching this video on, is your phone. That is what you can start with. Now, just take away the thought of, I don't have the money to buy a camera. I don't have this expensive gear that people have. You have your phone. That's where you should start. If you are on level 1, if you are just beginning, if maybe you've posted 1 or 2 videos on social media, use your phone. You don't need to buy expensive cameras right now. Use your phone. Maybe buy a wireless microphone. It's important because Audio is actually 50% of the viewer's experience, and you want to build that intimacy with the people that are going to be watching you. So you want to buy some kind of wireless mic to plug into your phone to be able to use. And then lighting is the third thing. If you don't have lights, you have a window. Sit in front of your window, and that the sunlight is actually going to be diffused through your window, and you're able to film in that way. Or go outside, do a podcast outside and film that way. Now, if you are on the second level, this is where maybe you filmed, 20 videos. Maybe you've been posting on social media, and it's time for you to upgrade. You can still use your phone, because I believe your phone is actually better than the professional cameras that I have about 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Your phone is actually better today than that. So you can use your phone still. But if you wanted to upgrade, you could upgrade to a camera at this point, because you've been consistent with your content, you've been posting, and you've been putting your message out there. So it's time to upgrade to a camera. And you could still get a wireless microphone to plug into that camera, or you could get a mic like this. This is the Rode Pod mic. It's an XLR mic. There's some cameras this could plug directly to, or you may need a recorder to go into that. I'll be breaking that down in another video to come, but I just wanted to give you the right gear at the right stages. So the stage number 2, you can use your phone, or you can use a camera. You can use a wireless mic, or you can use a mic like this. And then when it comes to lighting, you need some kind of light, artificial light that has a softbox in front of it. You plug that in, place it in front of yourself about 45 degrees or right in the center, and film your podcast with your phone or your camera. Or again, you could sit in front of a window and just film yourself, because the sun is actually one of the most underrated lighting source that we do have as videographers and as people that are wanting to brand themselves with video. Now, if you are on the third level, you've been doing podcasts, you've been posting your videos, you've been doing all that things. It is time for you to hire someone. Outsource it. You don't have time to keep doing it all by yourself. You don't have time to edit. You don't have time to film by yourself. Hire someone that could do it for you. Again, let's go through the stages. The first stage, phone, sun, wireless microphone. Stage 2, you can get a wireless microphone, or you can use a microphone like this. You can use your phone, or you can upgrade to a camera like this. You can use a light source, or you can sit outside in front of the sun. Stage number 3, hire someone. You can't do it by yourself anymore, so hire somebody, please. Now, going to number 4, if you have a business, sponsor your own YouTube channel. A lot of the time, people wait for Google or YouTube AdSense in order to sponsor themselves, or they wait for a brand to sponsor them. But if you have a business, sponsor your own YouTube channel. And your business needs to align with what your videos are. It's an extension of your business. It's not different. You can't be a real estate agent in the field and then coming on YouTube talking about how to make soap. That doesn't make sense. You need your YouTube videos to be an extension of your business. And maybe you don't have a business yet. Well, you have time to write down ideas that you could actually build your business on. Maybe the start of this YouTube channel is the start of your business. This could be the online part of it, and eventually you could have services, you could have products that you actually sell to people. So write it down and start building something, because we all have something that we've been given to do, and you need to figure out what that thing is. Again, from your collection, the first question was, what is in your collection? So then now it's building off of that, what is in your collection, and making sure that that business aligns with your YouTube channel. And I said sponsor yourself, right? And this is an example of how you could sponsor yourself. This video is sponsored to you by Creative Collection. Creative Collection is a video production company here in Phoenix, Arizona that helps entrepreneurs and businesses brand themselves with video. Over the last decade, we've been able to serve the people of Phoenix, Arizona with our video production company, helping with brand videos, YouTube content, social media content, docuseries, testimonials, and more. But now we're building the online part to be able to reach more people that are not just in Phoenix, Arizona, to be able to help entrepreneurs like yourself brand yourself with video. If you're ready to take that next step, click the link in the description and we'll be able to help you brand yourself with video. That was an example of an ad read, me having a production company named Creative Collection that actually helps businesses brand themselves with video, which is a done for you offer. But now doing this YouTube videos on YouTube and helping entrepreneurs and businesses brand themselves with video. Again, it is an extension of what we do in person that we're taking online. And that's how you should think about sponsoring yourself and sponsoring your videos. Now let's move to number 5, belief. I put this at the end because typically this is the first thing people talk about. You know, you've heard it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in who God has called you to be. You have to believe in the things that He has put within you. And I believe that's true, but I put it as the last thing because if you cannot believe in yourself, you cannot do all the things we've talked about today. So I wanted to hit this as the last point. That way it hits and resonates with you as you're listening. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in the gifts and creative abilities that you do have. You need to believe in what's in your collection. You need to believe in the fact that you could actually take the step and start branding yourself with video. You could actually take the YouTube journey. It's not too late. It is not too late. There's a lot of people doing this, but there is space for you in whatever collection that you do have. And that's why I started with that, because a lot of times we tend to look at this person and try to do what they do, and neglecting the fact that you have something, because there's other people looking at you and trying to do what you do. But sometimes we often take the things that we do and just say it doesn't make sense, or it doesn't make sense to build off of that because it's so easy for you to do. And that is the reason you should press into that. For the longest time, I've stepped away from doing this because I felt like talking to people about video was easy. That's what I do on a regular basis. It comes easy to me. I could talk about camera gear, camera equipment. So then I didn't want to take this step. I was looking at other areas that I could do my YouTube content off of. But now I'm back to where I began. This is the thing I've been doing for almost a decade. This is the thing that I know how to do in my sleep. And so therefore, this is the thing that I'm going to build my YouTube channel off of. That's the same thing for you. The more you do what it is that you know how to do, the more you're not going to feel like a fraud. Believe in that and believe in yourself. So let's recap a little bit. The first thing was what's in your collection. So write those things out, your passions, your life experiences, your career, your job, all the things that you've gotten to do. Write all those things down and pick the one that actually makes sense to build a YouTube channel off of. Next thing is, how do you want people to feel about you? What do you want them to say about you when you're not there? That is about your messaging and how you brand yourself. And the fastest way to brand yourself is with video. So start doing videos. The next thing is getting the right gear. Again, there are 3 stages to that. The phase 1, second one, and the third one, just hire someone. Please hire someone. And then the fourth one is creating videos that are extensions of your business, not something separate. Do not be a real estate agent and talking about creating soap. Please don't do that. So let it be an extension of who you are. And the last thing is the belief in yourself. So please believe in who God has called you to be and believe in the things that He has put within you. Thank you so much for listening to me. You've been created to create something, so go create.